G'day guys, welcome back. Now this is the much anticipated video for a lot of you, I think. This one's for Kelly. Hi Kelly, she's been waiting for this one. Now, do you remember when I did these two hearts? My Druzy heart mold. And this one had like a holographic iridescent cellophane in it. This one was just clear, but I put some holographic paper on the back. So that's what we're going to do today. I said to you, I'm going to show you how to do this one. I don't know if you can see. It sort of goes pink to gold to pink to gold. It's really pretty. So I'm going to show you how to do that one. So what you need first is one of these. So I'm just going to use this plain one that I did. It's just got a little bit of sparkle in it, like just a white sparkle mica powder in it. So basically what I'm using is these. I just got these on Amazon. This is Kassa, K-A-S-S-A, holographic vinyl sheets. And there were 10 in there. I don't know where my other one is. I've got 8 here. So basically what I think you need to do, because some of them look better than others. So if you've got a clear piece of resin, doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but it's good to actually have this one from my mold. That way you can trace around the outside and get the right size that you need. But this is all the different colors. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and just see which one I want. So that one's kind of going a sort of a bit purple. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see it all that well. So I'm basically just doing this to get an idea of what it's going to look like, the color, okay? Because what they look like here doesn't necessarily going to be what they look like here when they're done. I think this one must have been that one there that I used. And again, it might not be very easy for you to see. This is that one. Oh, pink. A pink one. Actually, that doesn't look it doesn't look much. You think it's going to look really pretty, like pink purple, but maybe it's just because it's sitting on top. I don't know, but that's like a pink purple one. Actually, maybe this was the one I used. This was more orangey. I don't know. It's kind of looking yellow there. So I don't know whether or not it gives you a great idea of what they're going to look like, but this is them. They just got these squares on the back. So you peel the backing off. It's that one. I might just have to go for it and just pick a couple, hey? They're not, if you hold them away from the paper a little bit and the light goes through them, you get more of a sparkle. So anyway, I'm going to pick one, I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to, this is the last one, and then I'm going to mix up my resin. Yeah, there we go. So that's them. I do have, like I said, I've got another couple somewhere, but I think they're in a drawer that I can't really get to at the moment. So, which ones do I want? I've already done, I'm pretty sure I used this one, because there's a big chunk taken out of it for that. So we'll put that aside. I won't use that again. This one doesn't seem... I might actually do 2 because I've got two molds, so I'll do 2. I'll pick 2. That's kind of pretty. Well, that one actually looks really pretty, that one. Yeah, some do more than others, apparently, from looking at it that way anyway. All right, I'm going to pick these two. These two. Okay, so what I need to do now is just flip them over. Put it there where I want it to be. And basically we're just going to trace. It's a bit, what could you say? It's a bit like oily. That's not really working that well. Let's try my Sharpie. It's not like a normal paper on the back. It's a bit oily-ish looking, feeling. Just trace around that. Now, you will, if you're using this, you're going to get that edge there. So I'll do both of them. Here's my other one. And then I'm going to get some alcohol on a wipe, and I'll just wipe that off, because you don't want a black edge around your druzy heart. Okay, so that's them done. Let's get some alcohol and just wipe that off. Just sprayed some on my paper towel there, and just wipe it off before it sets up too fast, hey? Keep it clean, spray. Oh, there's another section there. If you haven't already made yourself like one of these, a blank, it's a little bit difficult to, you know, find out what shape you need to do. So maybe just for the sake of making it easier, just pour yourself one so that you've got a template to use. Okay, there we go. It's nice and clean again. And there's all my Sharpie. Oh gosh. All right, anyway. Righto, moving on. Now, where to cut it? You need to cut on the inside of your line. If you cut on the outside, it's going to be too big. Okay? So, let's just cut ourselves out a piece. That way it's easier to work with. Move all of these away. Okay, so yeah, like I said, cut on the inside. That way your piece will fit into your mold a bit better. I mean, if you wanted to, if you didn't know, you know, exactly how big your heart was going to be needed, you could just cut yourself a square and just like stick that over in your mold like that, and then once you demold, then you can trim it off as well. You know what I mean? You could just go around and trim it off. So that's also an option if you don't want to go ahead and pour yourself one for a template. Okay, so that's one. All right, I'm going to do the other one. I'm going to mix up my resin. I'm going to get my molds, and I'll be right back. I've just realized something, and I'll share this with you. When you cut it out and you put it like that, it fits perfectly. But this side's going to be down, so it doesn't fit quite perfectly because the heart's not symmetrical. So there's a bit of a gap there, and then it's a bit big there, and it's a bit big gap there. So I'm thinking, instead of cutting it out on the back, I think we're better off cutting it out on the front, because then it will go down, face down on the front. So I'll put those aside, and we'll do it this way. Okay, so you do it this way, not my first way. So I'm just showing you a little trick here, okay? Because I mean, I'll still use those hearts for something else. I'll use them for something, you know, a little bit smaller that I can still use, but just cut, you know, out of the center or something. So there's that one. So I need to cut them out again. And this one, that's okay. Now, I don't think I'm going to like peel the back off. For this one, I didn't. I left it like that. If you don't want to see the, you know, the crisscrosses of the lines, You could always go in and put like a different color on it. But if you do peel it off, it's going to be sticky. Well, these ones are anyway. They're sticky. So when you put your piece down and you're trying to press it in, it's going to keep sticking to you. So I'm just going to leave it stuck on there. Maybe you've got some holographic paper that's not sticky on the back, but these ones are sticky. All right, I'm going to cut these out and then I'll go and make some resin up. Righto, I have got my resin mixed up. Now, if there's my molds, I'm going to do 2. If you don't know like how much to use and you've already got yourself a piece, like a template, just weigh it and it'll tell you how much resin to use. I go by weight when I mix up my resin. So this was 45 grams. So 2 of them would weigh 90 grams, which is 3 ounces. So I know how much resin to make. 3 ounces, 90 grams. Woohoo! Easy. I've gone over a little bit. It's more like 100 just because I was rounding it up. But there we go. Now the first thing I want to do is I'm going to spray, after I get my glove back on, I'm going to spray my molds with 100% alcohol, and it just helps to break the surface tension of the silicone so that bubbles don't stick to it. All right, I'm using this one, isopropyl. It's 100% alcohol. I get it from Bunnings, but it's in Australia. All right, so let's do one at a time. I'll move these out of the way so I don't get alcohol on them. Can we see properly? Hope so. All right, now I've just got my alcohol in this demister because it gives a much more finer spray. All right. That was 7. I'm one of these people that counts things as they do things. All right, here we go. So 7 sprays, pop it in. Actually, the good thing about this mold is because it's got all these little druzy crystals in it, if you do get a bubble, no one's going to see it because it's all, crystally and sparkly, and you're not going to see any bubbles in there anyway, so woohoo. Now, because I've got alcohol in there, don't torch just yet, okay, because the alcohol's coming up around the sides and it could set fire, so don't torch yet. You can just spray it again with alcohol if you want to pop any bubbles, but let's move on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in the middle, 7. All right. So pretty simple, easy to do if you're a newbie to resin. Something in there. It's not a difficult thing to do. You don't have to worry about your resin coming to temperature or, mixing mica powders, and it's just a pretty basic one. Now this was my prototype, this one, so it's a little bit brown. I molded it from real crystals and it must have been quite dirty or something. So anyway, that's that one. That's why it looks like that. What if I can torch that now? Yep. Nope. Oh, see? Flames. Oh gosh. All right. Now, I don't want to put them totally up to the top because I want to put a little bit of resin over the back of my piece as well. So just having a look and seeing if they're kind of equal. That'll do. But I guess also the other thing you could do is spray the top, and that'll do 2 things. It'll stop, it'll get rid of the bubbles on top, and also it should help with this sticking down and not getting bubbles on it. But what I'm going to do, it's going to be a bit messy. I'll use my bit of paper towel I used earlier. I'm going to just do this again, just to break the surface tension of my piece of vinyl and hopefully not get too many bubbles stuck underneath. But like I said, if you get a bubble, don't stress. I don't think you'd even see it, unless it was huge, humongous, hippopotamic. I don't think you'd notice it. So yeah, don't stress too much. Get right up to the edges there. Don't drop it. All right, so that's it there. Now we're gonna, oops, a little bit more. A little bit more, doesn't matter if you've got a little bit more. It's gonna be mixing with the resin in there anyway, so you can have a little bit more. Oh, look at the colors. Can you see that? Oh, it's so pretty. You can probably just see a ring light. All right, now a bit of the tricky part here, I guess, is flipping her over. I'm going to start here and just kind of press down. Voila. And hopefully this one's a little bit lower. It's gone down lower. That's okay. I want them floating on top. Floating on top, but in there. Nice and level. Get in there. All right, there we go. So it looks as if it's sitting on top. So now I'm just going to pour a little bit more resin over the top. Now, if you wanted to, like I said earlier, you could wait until your resin was set and you could make up a different color to pop on the back. But for the sake of my video, I'm just showing you how to do this using the holographic vinyl. I just need to do that. So yeah, make sure you don't fill it up too much to begin with so that you've got room for the top coat, and also just in case it starts to sort of float up a little bit. But you can kind of come back and poke it, you know, as it's curing. All right, let's do the next one. Same thing, I'm going to give it a bit of a spray there. I've got sticky hands now. As soon as you put the resin on, you can see the color change. It looks so amazing. You could do this with not holographic, this is holographic vinyl, but you could do iridescent wrapping paper. There's lots of different papers and stickers and things you can use. You don't have to use this particular one. The other one I've used previously, you kind of scrunch it, but then you get more chance of bubbles going in underneath if you're scrunching. Okay, let's pop that in there. Maybe I won't push it as hard so it doesn't get stuck in the bottom. There we go. Oh, it's got stuck in the bottom anyway. All right. There we go, just floating on top. Looks good. That one looks a bit more full than this one, but I've still got room to pop a little bit of resin over the top just to seal that vinyl sticker. It fits beautifully. The second time around of cutting it. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But you know, I'm here to teach you guys. I'm here to teach myself. Yeah, do as I say, not as I do. No. But yeah, definitely cut it on the top side, not on the bottom side like I did the first time round, because if your piece isn't totally symmetrical, then it's not going to fit. All right, now, once we've demolded, you have the option of leaving your piece clear on the edges. Just sprayed some alcohol on my gloves there to get the stickiness off. So this one I did with a silver edge, and that one was a gold edge. So depending on what these look like, I may do that again, because I do really like the edge being coloured. So I'm just going to spray again, just with some alcohol. This is the bottom, so I don't mind spraying with alcohol. I don't like spraying the top of something with alcohol because it leaves like a little oily mark. But the bottoms, I don't mind. It's just a bit of alcohol there. All right, you guys, that's it. That's all I'm doing for now. They should set up relatively quickly, and I'll see you when it's time to demold. Hopefully it works really well. See you soon. Righto, it's the exciting time. It's the next day, bright and early, 7 a.m. Let's get these babies out, hey? Hopefully they're going to look pretty. I put my camera on autofocus. I thought it was on, but it must have jumped off on its own. Now I've got a tiny little bit of overflow. I'm just going to pick that off. It's only a tiny little thin bit. Actually, I might give it a quick sand. Hang on one sec. I won't flip it. Oh, all right, wait. You can just wait. Hang on. Let me reach a nail file. Here we go. Bear with me. I don't want to flip it over until I've done the edges. I just go over it with a nail file. Like so. One little bit left. If you've got a huge amount that's got to come off, or it's really thick, you could use a little Dremel, but this is only just a little bit, and it comes off really easily just with a nail file. All right. Can we flip it over now? Look at the mess I've made. I have to clean that up. All right. Are we ready? I'm just going to move this out of the way so that the camera knows what to focus on. Okay, here we go. Let's flip her over. Oh, it's all very pink, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Pretty and pink, as they say. Oh, and it's got little touches of purple in there. Look how sparkly it is. It's so pretty. Wow. So pretty. This one I think would look nice with a silver edge. I do think so. All right, let's get the next one out. I love the noise they make when they come out. Squelch, squelch. Now, a little tiny bit here as well. The other one, the pink one, I think I kind of overfilled it a bit, and I had to come back and poke the paper down. And then it kind of, the resin overflowed out of the sides, and then that's why I've got that overflow, but it doesn't take long just to go around. And then you have a nice smooth edge, like so. I'll clean up my mess later. Okay. Oh, look, I've got alcohol ink under my nails. I had an accident with the alcohol ink last night. I had it all over me. It's got up my nails. It's going to be there forever, isn't it? Can't get it out. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, that's different. Oh, look at that. That was more purple this way. And then when you look at that way, it's more greenish. Can you see the green? I hope you can see. And then it's more purple. Sort of purple and gold, or purple and green. So this one I think would be nice with the gold edge. It's just a pretty little thing to have. Actually, I've got this little stand. Hang on one sec. These come in different sizes, little plate holders. They're really good for displaying your work if you don't want to, you know, use it as a paperweight or something like that. So just stands like that, and then that just sits in there like that. That one as well. So that's them. It'd be hard looking at it from the top, isn't it? I'll have to go and take a better photo for you in the sun, because it's not really doing much at the moment. Oh gosh, it's difficult to take good photos of them. Look how sparkly it is though, hey? So pretty. There's that one. And then now pretty in pink. And then the one that I did the other day with more of an orange. So I'm gonna finish my coffee because I came in here without finishing my coffee, and then I'll paint the edges. Hey, I'll be right back. Righto, so here we go. This one I'm going to do with the silver. I'm not going to do the whole thing now in front of you because it's going to take too long. But I use my usual Deco Color Premium. This is the silver one, metallic. I'm going to shake them because there's a little ball in there that needs to be shooken up. So keep shaking it till you hear it. So what I do with these is I do the sides, but like I said, I'm not going to do the whole thing now. And then once I've done that, you may need 2 coats. Depends on how it looks, but you may see how it dries. But you've got to wait till it's really dry before you do the second coat. Otherwise, you just pull it off. All right, so then I go across just along the very top there and put a little bit of silver over the top crystals. Some of you like this, some of you don't. I do. Yeah, I like to do it. So basically you do the side and then just along the top, just so that you can see that little bit of silver along the top, like so. It's not a lot, see, it's just the very tippy top, the little edge, the tippy top edge. So there we go, that's what it looks like in the silver. It's sparkling. All right, I want to keep going, but no, I'll move on to the other one, the gold one. I will come back to this. I'll finish it, and then I'm going to take, I'll put them on my little turntable, a little mirror turntable, and I'll take a little video of all 3 of them for you so that you can see. But you get totally different looks, you know, from different holographic paper. Oh my gosh, I've got ducks outside. There's ducks walking on my driveway. Hello, ducks. Oh my gosh. All right. Getting distracted. All right, put that there. Now the next one, this one I'm going to do same thing, but I'm going to use the gold Deco Color Premium oil-based opaque metallic paint marker. Give it a good shake. So same thing. It's nice doing a little bit of something different, isn't it? A little bit of painting. Does anybody want to see more acrylic painting? More pours. I haven't done any for a while. I've been so enjoying the resin. Like I've been doing acrylic pouring for so many years. And I tell you, I was scared to start resin. I was terrified. I'd look at all these things that people were making and I thought, oh, it's too hard. I can't do it. Or it's too expensive. And then I just took the plunge and I started, and now, oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I started with not using platinum. I didn't know about platinum when I started, and I started with other brands, and oh my gosh, some of them really smelled bad and they gave me headaches, and then I got skin rashes, and oh, it was awful. And then I tried a different brand. I went to platinum, and oh, so glad I did, because it doesn't smell, there's no odor. Like even if you stick your nose in the cup and have a little sniff, it doesn't smell. You know, the others, you can smell them as you're stirring them, and well, they used to give me a headache, some of them. All the ones I tried anyway. So yeah, changed over, and I'm so happy I did. There we go, look at that. Oh, that one's so pretty, I love it. Again, you can see I've just done the very tippy top edge there. Because if you just do the side, when you're looking from the top, you can't see the gold. And I really like that. Okay, so there we go. That's covered really well. You've just got to wait for it to dry. Okay, so I'm going to finish that and finish this one. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it. All right, And then I'll put them on their little stands, and I'll see if I can get some better photos for you. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed my little video. Callie, I hope that helps. Everyone, grab yourself some holographic vinyl is what I've used, but I guess any holographic paper, plastic would work. All right, see you for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.